If Ron DeSantis can do this stuff in Florida, given how historically polarized that state is, how close it is in statewide elections. I mean, his approval rating is about 40 points higher than Mitch McConnell's. A 54% approval rating for a governor in Florida, man, right now is pretty good. Particularly one, he ain't Jeb Bush. That guy's not Jeb Bush. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's not a guy that just naturally people on the other side of the aisle are like, oh, well, you know, I don't agree with him about everything, but he's swell. No. No. He doesn't come with some of the tomfoolery and antics and persona of a Trump. He's far folksier than that, more personable than that. But he also pursues Trump's agenda more ruthlessly than Trump ever did. So that's kind of a trade-off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's not as unlikable as Trump was, but he's more ruthless and effective in how he pursues Trump's agenda than Trump ever was. So it's 6 1/2 dozen of the other. You don't personally dislike him, but that's made up by the fact that he's alienating those who dislike his policies all of the more. So it comes out in the wash. If he can do this in Florida, why can't Greg Abbott do this in Texas? Why can't this be done in every red state where Republicans control everything? This is my free advice to all of you. Now, our state's doing some of that stuff. We were the first state to reopen by gubernatorial decree. We passed, we were one of the first states that passed an actual pro-life piece of legislation. We're working through legislation right now where funding goes to the child at the building level to essentially defrock the teacher unions. Our state is doing some of these things. If you're in a traditional deep red state, West Virginia, a Democrat hasn't won a county in a presidential election in West Virginia since 2008. A county in West Virginia, a county. Donald Trump won every precinct in West Virginia in the last 2 presidential elections. Every precinct. Why aren't you guys doing this? I mean, literally, why aren't you just causing teacher union members to light themselves on fire while you guys play Country Roads Take Me Home in celebration inside the legislature? Why isn't that happening in your state? Make it happen. The answer is us. This is what you can do. Go to your Republican legislatures, your Republican governors, and say, hey, DeSantis is this year's Sweden. He's the control group. If Ron DeSantis can do this, why can't you?